What if Samsung is finally fixing the things Galaxy fans have been asking for year after year? The latest Galaxy S27 leaks are starting to paint a very interesting picture. And if these reports are even partially accurate, Samsung could be preparing one of its biggest flagship upgrades in years. We are talking about a massive battery, next-generation performance, a major display upgrade, faster charging, and possibly an entirely new Galaxy S27 Pro designed for people who want flagship power without carrying around a huge phone. Let's start with what could be the biggest upgrade of them all: battery life. According to recent leaks, the Galaxy S27 Ultra could come with a massive 6,000 mAh battery. If that turns out to be true, it would be the largest battery ever used in a Galaxy S Ultra phone. And honestly, this is the kind of upgrade that could make a real difference in everyday use. Whether you're gaming, streaming Netflix, scrolling through social media, taking photos, or getting through a busy workday, a larger battery means less time hunting for a charger and more time actually using your phone. Samsung may also be changing the way you charge that battery. The S27 Ultra is rumored to support Qi 2 wireless charging, potentially bringing magnetic accessories to the Galaxy ecosystem in a much more seamless way. That could mean magnetic chargers, battery packs, wallets, stands, and other accessories working much more like the magnetic accessory systems we are already familiar with on competing smartphones. And then there's performance. The Galaxy S27 Ultra is rumored to feature the next-generation Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6 Pro, reportedly built using an advanced manufacturing process. While the chip name and final specifications could still change, the bigger story is what this could mean for performance. We are potentially looking at faster app launches, smoother multitasking, better gaming performance, and improved power efficiency. Samsung could also pair that processor with LPDDR6 memory, which would push the S27 Ultra even further into high-performance territory. But performance isn't the only area getting attention. The display could receive a major upgrade as well. Leaks suggest Samsung may use newer OLED panels based on M16 materials. That might sound like a technical detail, but for everyday users, the benefits could be much easier to understand. We are potentially looking at a brighter display, better outdoor visibility, improved image quality, and greater power efficiency. So whether you're watching videos, playing games, or editing photos, the screen could look better while consuming less power. And then we get to what might be the most interesting part of the entire S27 lineup: the Galaxy S27 Pro. Samsung is reportedly working on a brand new model aimed at people who want flagship-level hardware without carrying a massive smartphone. According to current leaks, the Galaxy S27 Pro could feature a 6.47-inch display. That's noticeably more compact than the Ultra. But here's where things get really interesting. Samsung may not be sacrificing battery capacity just to make the phone smaller. Reports suggest the S27 Pro could pack a 5,000 mAh battery. Think about that for a second. A relatively compact flagship with a 5,000 mAh battery could offer a pretty impressive combination of portability and endurance. It could potentially become the sweet spot in Samsung's lineup for people who want a smaller phone but don't want to compromise on battery life or performance. And there's another major change being rumored. Samsung could remove the S Pen from the Pro model. For some Galaxy users, that might sound like bad news. But for people who rarely use the stylus, removing it could actually make sense. Without the internal space required for the S Pen, Samsung could potentially use that room for a larger battery while also making the phone thinner and lighter. And the cameras could make the S27 Pro even more interesting. According to current leaks, the S27 Pro may share its main and ultra-wide camera sensors with the S27 Ultra. If that happens, Samsung could be giving buyers a way to get flagship-level camera hardware without paying for the most expensive phone in the lineup. That could make the S27 Pro one of the most compelling models Samsung has released in years. Looking at the bigger picture, Samsung seems to be focusing on upgrades that actually matter in everyday use. Better battery life, faster performance, more efficient displays, improved charging, and more choices for different types of users. The Galaxy S27 Ultra could be the ultimate powerhouse for people who want the biggest and most capable Galaxy. Meanwhile, the S27 Pro could target users who want flagship performance and cameras in a more compact package. Of course, there's one very important thing to remember. None of this is officially confirmed yet. These details are based on leaks and reports, and Samsung could still change the hardware or specifications before launch. But if even half of these rumors turn out to be accurate, The Galaxy S27 lineup could be one of Samsung's most interesting flagship generations in years. Now I'm curious what you think. Would a 6000 mAh battery be enough to convince you to upgrade to the Galaxy S27 Ultra? Or would you rather have the smaller Galaxy S27 Pro with a 5000 mAh battery and potentially ultra-level cameras? Let me know which one you'd choose in the comments. And if you want more Samsung leaks, smartphone news, and the latest tech updates, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.